blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
To throw is Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
To To throw on first down is Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. First down, Seattle. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the handoff, this is Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
After that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet.
Zach Charbonnet, the ball carrier. Dion Henley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line. So it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
2-yard line.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Kenneth
Seattle.
Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Harris, the man in motion.
Go.
Herbert with a throw on this first play. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. McConkey in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I run it like Nike, we got it all out.
Set. 380. Delta. Set. $21. Set.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Witherspoon on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Home trips right. Hey, Kappa. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Allen in
First
motion.
and 10 at the 12-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hey, set.
Motion man is
Kappa,
Johnston.
Kappa. Let's go. Hey. Set.
Here's Hampton. And the Chargers are going to bursting goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Chargers 7, Seahawks 6. Cameron Dicker to take off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Herbert now on 1st down. Good throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Set.
McConkey in motion. To throw is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
A huge play just before the half. 35 yards.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
On what I love, ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't happen the time and it's obvious. No help for the weak, but the...
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Allen in motion. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go. 380. Baylor Tiger.
Shotgun now for Herbert. On the run to the right. They try and get there on the ground. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Chargers, first down.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. 1-yard line. First down and goal.
380. Cut. Delta. 380. Cut. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Is good. Makes the score. Chargers 14, Seahawks 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Myers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. 380. Cut. 12. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
Tight end going in motion here.
Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a good job of following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Hey, Kappa. Set. 380. Hey, Ray. 12. Let's go. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. Good pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
59.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Home troops right. 21. Set.
Here's Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton, and this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss, and it's second
A
down.
loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It is third and long. Motion man is Johnston.
Cancel.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal.
On for the Chargers
This is going to be
field goal.
from 53 yards out.
Attempt.
Dicker's kick
The kick
is good. And the Chargers will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, buck him down 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Darnold. He'll rotate Cup. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards in that one. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 57 yards. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown Seahawks. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and The result, 2 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll put a receiver in motion right. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
50-yard line.
Home trips right. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Set. 80. 21.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Ready.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off formation. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
McConkey in motion. Herbert now on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Go.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the lines.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
3rd and long.
Let's go, let's go. 380. Cut. 380. Cut. Let's go. 21.
Motion man is Harris.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. Set.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds by a very solid return.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on second and long.
It's second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
59. Set. Kappa. Set.
Herbert to throw. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, ram. Set. Delta.
McConkey in motion.
Set.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on play. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Grab right. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
They'll let Hampton try to run for it. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Seahawks 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Darnold to throw on second down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's third late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Shaheed now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. This will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Cam Hart.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go. Set. 380. You're out. Set.
Here we go. One final play. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tell us.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? It's the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then it's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that are really stepped but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Heading back, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up to climb it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Young now to throw right away. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready.
On play action, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go. Back. 10 flat. 6. Mega. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Young. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. In motion comes Andrews. Now the first carry for King Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
It's not. 180. It's not.
In motion goes Likely. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Third, they need 8.
Not. 180. That's it. 180.
And the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Fourth down and 1.
Report. That's it.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's fourth down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Panthers have it. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All ready? So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jackson on the move. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
1st and 10.
You change it. Alrighty. Middle.
Off the play fake. Jackson forced out left. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark, because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
That is caught. It is Hopkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
180. Ready, shot.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another Baltimore first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle by Christian Rosewood. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, here's Jackson. Open right side is Likely. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. It's 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Jackson now on second down. That one, take it in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route like towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Hey, middle.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hopkins sent in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Hopkins. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
We changed it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. This one downfield looking for Henry. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up third down.
Middle.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I change G. Hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activities, so don't you get involved.
Get on. What is it? You at?
Third and short. Jackson. Incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd down. Jackson. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Hey, middle.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to touch it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. He's going to have it up for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
30-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 29.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson now. Flush to his right. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Slide 2. Set.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Set.
On play action, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Block 40. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Set. Cut.
Here's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
38. Smash. Smash. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. And the Ravens 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Back to throw. Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
32. Green jack. Claws red. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and 6 coming up.
10 cycles. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here we go. First and goal.
Watch out now. 50. Let's go. 10. Hut. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Hey, blue. Set.
They'll run here. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. Black, red, you, black, 95. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. The throw here is complete. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. this crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Down. 60 red. Mega. Spot.
To throw is Young. Forced out wide. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Okay, right?
And here we go. 4th and inches.
Here we set. Go. Yellow, 22.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And what a response that is right there. I mean, you just gave up the lead on a field goal. But now you come around and you give your offense a huge boost. You gift them a short field. I mean, that's a return that will not go unnoticed in the building this week. I mean, that is a huge play.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they're going to be able to spike it in time to set up a field goal try that one way or the other will decide who wins this game.
Tyler Loop.
So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this one online, and it is good. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This one went all